Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Let's Play Shortest Trip to Earth. Shortest Trip to Earth is a roguelike space game where you play as a spaceship trying to get through several sectors and surviving. If you played FTL Fast and Light, it's basically a bit like that. We're going to dive in, something challenging, start in the very first sector, and we'll be playing as the Atlas. And we'll probably change the name. You know what, we'll pull names from the Patreon name list, so I'm just going to go quickly pull that up. And so this will be the Canterbury. So those of you wondering, the Patreon name list is people who support the channel on Patreon. I chuck the names at certain tiers into an Excel spreadsheet and then get it to just randomly sort them. And we use the names in games. That's the shilling done. Let's move on. So this is the Canterbury. You know what? Let's make it the HMS Canterbury. HMS. Yeah, I can type. Now, you get to start with node with bonuses and little things. Basically, you can tweak your ship at the beginning. I'm going to go pick through a few of these because there's going to be a lot to pick, and we've got a lot of fate points to spend. A permanent upgrade is always nice because that will stick on the ship forever, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I've gone through, I've renamed all the crew after people on the Patreon list, and I've picked a whole load of modules. We have a med bay, a scientist, a permanent plus 4% deflection chance, which means that weapons are more likely to bounce off the armor. A drone repair bay, so you can repair drones. A repair and gardening drone, which is important. A bridge upgrade, so that we can have 3 people operating the ship, which gives us a buff to maneuverability. An upgrade to a mini growery. Replaces the lifeguard module with a bigger and better one. This means it can be operated by 4 crew. And it generates organics, which is stuff that people eat. And that's why we have a gardening drone. And we also have a lab upgrade. Allows us to research stuff, which generates money. And that's what we have. 50 credits were spent on the armor augmentation, but it's permanent, so it's nice. That gets us to a 25 accuracy, 64 deflection, 10 evasion. Not bad. 2 extra modules. Let's start the game. A malfunction on our ship's warp drive has landed us in deep space. Stranded away from all possibility of refueling. Our only option was to freeze ourselves and accelerate towards the closest star. 5 years later. Okay, we have oh, hello. I've defrozen some of the crew and assigned them to various operating modes. Yeah. Okay, I've calculated the shortest journey back to Earth. It goes through 10 sectors of mostly unexplored space. Each of those sectors will contain an ancient one-way warp gate built by precursors before our time. Okay. Right, so that's our engine. It's vaguely acceptable. It's fairly efficient, actually. It gives us a 40% evasion bonus, but it only costs 30 fuel per 100 RU, something units, I don't know. Units of travel. We have missiles at the back of our ship. One of them is a fuel tank. Our warp drive's over here. We've got a sensor here. A couple of really terrible reactors down here. An exotic container. Ooh. Medium laser. Attack cannon, sniper cannon, attack cannon, point defense, and our bridge is over here, along with a dual fuel tank, a multi-container, and we've got some organic containers here, and medical cryosleep. Heals faster than others, crew in a cryosleep require no organics and might heal wounds while the ship is driving around. And then a shield battery. Yeah, this is a pretty tanky ship. And an old shield generator. Energy reactor, lab, nice. And then a greenhouse, which our little greenhouse grower thingy's at. Look at it go. Yeah. Right, we need to put down drone repair station, med bay. Right. Excellent. So those are our little modules that you can put down into slots. Let's have a quick look at our people and see if we want to optimize. So obviously you're doing the growing thing. You're really good at growing. Look at that growing skill. Whoa. Let's look at our crew. So, Mr. Gray, go get healed up. You're actually a little bit below max health. Same for you, Commander GD. Are you healed up? Wow, that was quick. Not bad. Right. Let's sort by bridge skill. You are bridge skill 3, but you also have shield 4, which means you probably want to be on shields. Okay. Right, so over here we've got two little layouts. We've got everyone in command like battle mode, where we've got people on turrets, we've got someone waiting to repair stuff, bridge fully manned, and then we've got our let's wander around and save resources mode, where we've only got one person in the bridge. We're doing the laboratory to like generate research credits. We've got everyone working on organics, and we've got 3 people in cryosleep who aren't eating anything because they're asleep. So with that said, let's do it. We've got an upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade a slot. Yeah, we don't need to do that right now. So what's in our system? There's a cryopod. These escape pods have drifted in space for a long time. It seems to contain several cryo-frozen individuals. Records show the pods were ejected after an attack by unknown forces. You know what? Sure, let's open them. A survivor who wants to join our crew? Nice. Who are they? They are Blip. Well, not any longer. You are now Grandin Bakovic. What are you good at, Brandon? You're 4 attacking people? Nice. We can make that, like, work. Sure. And then save. Load the attacky setup. And then we'll save it again. Okay. Next destination. We have a world over here. Let's go to that world. The world Gary. Gary 8. Eco-harvesting is relatively easy because the local ecosystem is Earth-like, and our harvesting technology does not need to make any adjustments. Research and eco-harvest or just research only? Yeah, we're going to eco-harvest. We eco-harvested fruit, seeds, and eggs, leaving the development parent organisms intact. We're able to harvest a significant amount of organisms without killing a single creature. We get a whole load of food, we get some Xeno data, which is just basically like the money, and we lose a little bit of fuel for it. Totally worthwhile. Let's go over to the gas giant over here. Gary 3. Below average risk. Harvestable layer of fuel. Let's harvest some fuel. Yeah. Smoothly. Almost 80 fuel. We found an unmarked warehouse. We discovered a powered down warehouse on a nearby moon during the mission. The main storage is empty, but the freezer room is full of unhealthy snacks and low quality beer. You know what? We'll take half and leave some. Sure. In case the owners return dying of thirst and hunger. Just in case, you know, we'll be nice. We'll be nice people, right? And let's go to here. Via. 4 planets and a fleet. Oh, we might actually get into combat. Approaching fleet. A small fleet of some kind is approaching tactical weapons range. They're using some kind of auxiliary jamming device and decoys to make the exact content of the fleet unclear. Rat pirate.
This is nothing personal. We just need to feed our families.
We could give them food, or we could fight. We're gonna fight. Okay, so 1 ship. Everyone. Battle stations. Note that people take time to wake up and move, so this is gonna be fun. Luckily, you can fire the weapons without someone like being in the turret. You just fire them from the bridge. They're just less accurate and stuff. You don't get bonuses from people not manning them. People man them, you get like really good bonuses, which is totally worthwhile. So we're gonna aim with our sniper cannon 1. They've got an EMP ray gun, DIY fire cannon, mining laser, and a DIY orange ray emitter, which isn't as tasty as it sounds. Okay. They've also got Energy reactor and energy reactor. What if we take both the energy reactors down? So we'll aim there. It's going to hit them in that area. Let's give that a go. Ah, deflected. Our shields are holding firm. Oh, they're down to half strength. Oh, nice! I don't know what we destroyed there. Whatever. Was that a weapon? That was a weapon, I think. We killed it. Nice. Good job. It's charging its warp drive to escape. Well, that's not allowed. Which one's its warp drive? That. I'm going to try and adjust our fire. Since we'd have to take out 2 reactors, which is maybe hoping a bit much. Come on, take out that warp drive. Deflected, really? We hit it, but it deflected. No escape. We took out the engine. It's not the warp drive, though. Oh, we got it! We got it! Good job, everyone. Salvage complete. We got a whole load of pretty much everything, and we got a module. This here is Fate, which is what we'll get in the next mission. Like, it'll be this whole, you know, how much upgrades you can get. But we did get a module. Let's find out what the module is. Non-combat DIY sensor. Ugh. Okay, well, we'll store it, because we can always just break it down for material. But, yeah. Actually, let's compare. Like, we've got a pretty terrible one. Like, ours is a non-combat sensor type long range. So, ours is 7 health. It has 4. 1 unit power, 1 unit power. 700 units of range versus 500. Yeah. Ours is better. Okay, everyone go back to what you were doing beforehand. Right. Uninhabited planet. This planet is a colony of the Tree Friends, a philosophical society comprised of various species joined by reverence of plant life and tree. The galactic community tends to make sexual jokes about them and plants. You know what? Let's have a look. Sure. That's a mighty strong trunk you've got there. Stuff about hardwood, maybe. Anyway, there's a domed city. The ancient organism is estimated to be 80,000 years old. Explore the domed city. Invitation to share lives. They prove ready to share various sensual pleasures with us. Oh. A local community leader invites anybody who wants to stay with them. Everything necessary for life is free for all inhabitants, and doing any work is completely voluntary. I don't want to ask any of our crew. We're going to leave. I'm not going to ask any of our crew if they want to stay behind. No. No one stays. Oh, we have a fire. That's because we flew through an asteroid field, and apparently an asteroid did a thing. Okay. Keep going. Plasma reactions. It could be a small star one day, and of course there's nothing here for us to find except for death. Okay. Yeah, it's a very large gas giant. There's a warp gate here that we're not going to use, and stuff over here. Sneezing, not sneezing. Thick atmosphere. We'll explore. Local primitive life. Ooh. We could research and harvest organics. I'm just going to research only. I don't want to, you know, hurt the primitive life. We lost a few bots, but we got a whole load of data. Metal. Oh, a metal trader's come to us. Hello. We can get metal for credits, metal for exotics. Exotics are like exotic materials that we only have one of, so we can't. Or we could sell an exotic for credits. Do we need metal? I mean, we've already got 200. We could buy some. I'm just going to sell the exotic we have. 55 credits is about 10% over the normal market value for exotics. Oh, they threw in a bit of fuel. They've given us a barrel of local psychoactive dust, informally called star booze. It is meant for cyborgs only, and can be burned as star fuel. Okay. Thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. Ah, we hit something and damaged our craft. And again. planet is inhabited by a highly militarized industrial era insectoid civilization covered in cities and industrial areas. We're still scanning when the locals send a warning to stay away from the property or else. Ask for trade, try to negotiate, or disengage, but send a stealth bot. Yeah, we're going to send a stealth bot. Stealth bot! Preemptive strike. The local civilization is more advanced than we thought. They discovered and destroyed our scouting bot. No. They launch a planet-wide nuclear attack against our ships from their ground bases. You know what? Let's annihilate the missile bases from orbit and force the locals to disarm. Sure. We commenced orbital bombardment of known leader locations, prompting the remaining warlords to capitulate. The rebuilding can start, but much of the planet is now a nuclear wasteland. We confiscated their remaining nuclear stockpile and worthy military technology. Cool. You know, we did a good. Totally a good. And we got a module, which is a ancient nuke. Okay, yeah, we can install that. Right. I'm going to temporarily load the battle profile because that should have people who do repairs. There we go. And there's one that we can't repair because it's inside like a bulkhead or something. External view. We should be able to see like a hole somewhere, but I can't see one. Oh, here. Yeah, repairable only in stations, so we can't actually heal that. We'll have to find a station for that one. Right, back to normal. Let's go and look at this local warp gate. Or we could set fire to our ship. Try again. Let's fly into the gate. A large militarized trade ship is approaching. It seems to be armed with 5 projectile weapons and several nukes. That's a lot of guns. Smuggler!
May your profits accelerate, fellow consciousness. Let us trade forms of energy for mutual profit.
Our fleet will be leaving the system after this meeting's over, so this is truly a once-in-a-body-time offer. Less than perfect reputation. Okay, we can buy explosives. Yeah. We don't need explosives. We could buy an exotic for an exorbitant price. No, I'm going to let you leave. We don't really need anything there. So where did we go to? Oh god, we've skipped so far ahead. Right. There's a planet here with life. Strange plants. The entire planet seems to carry faint traces of warp energy. Researching the ecosystem will likely generate some value in data credits. Yeah, let's research local life and prospect for resources. The dominating plants on this planet grow enormous pods filled with oily substances as fruit. Analysis indicates that the fruit oil can be harvested and processed into star fuel as it carries a small warp charge. Ooh. We could ecologically damage the planet if we do a mass harvest. Do we need fuel? We're a little bit low, sure. We discovered something interesting during the operation. We got a whole load of Xenol credits. Yeah, that's 202 Xenol data. We lose 48 synthetics doing it, but we gain fuel and we gain organics. We got a lot of organics. Warp animal spotted. We spotted a small warp animal hovering above a local forest. We could try to kill it in order to analyze and scavenge its remains. Warp animals are dangerous, but this one is alone and probably young, judging... Yeah, let's do it. Oh no, sorry. It fought back with invisible warp energies that paralyzed or fried our missiles and other advanced equipment. It even tried to somehow remotely hack our AI. At which point we decided it was probably time to leave. Yep, well, we got damage from that, but worthwhile. Let's go to... here. And another asteroid. Goddamn asteroids. Ruins an advanced urban landscape can be seen from orbit. It looks like a war zone between some of the elder species. No sign of life detected. Immense size gives the planet a high gravity field. Let's explore. Broken habitation domes dot the landscape. Signs of thermonuclear and heavy energy warfare are visible everywhere. This place could be full of hazardous conflict remains. Unknown urban technology patterns require the presence of crew for successful salvage. Hell yeah! Ancient, like, races with massed warfare? Oh dear. Ancient warbots. We were ambushed by advanced warbots hiding in the ruins. Our scavenge team received multiple hits before neutralizing the threat. We decided it was too dangerous to continue the operation. Okay, we got some stuff. Including a non-combat sensor Mark III. That's quite a good sensor. But we can't afford the power requirement of it. Yeah, it would take us over our power limit. We'll keep it for later. That could be useful. And an organic trader appears. We're pretty good for organics. We'll sell the exotic we just got. And they gave us some metal. Hey, thank you. Right. People are a bit injured. Let's send them to the med bay. Okay, load back up. That med bay is so useful. Just everyone's healed. Let's go. Ooh, space station mercenaries. We're going to go around the asteroid field here. What have you got? Cryo sleep. More medical cryo sleep. Medical cryo sleep's pretty good. Mark repairs of places we can't actually get to. Oh, that's quite a lot. Do it. There we go. Get some repairs going. Resources. Honestly, we could probably sell other resources. We tend to make a lot of food anyway. We could hire some more crew if we really wanted. Not sure we do. We've got quite a few people at the moment, but we could. I'm honestly more interested in getting like some drones or something. We've got a drone repair bay, and drones don't use up that food, and we can use our food if we generate extra to just buy stuff. Like, honestly, we could just grab a medical cryosleep and be like, hey, more people go to sleep, but right now they're busy doing food stuff. I don't think we need it, so I'm pretty happy as we are. We're actually going to backtrack. I want to find things that we've missed. Our fuel isn't as high as I'd like. Oh, hello. 2 small Rat Empire ships. They're using jamming technology.
Alien vessel, this star system is Rat Empire property, and according to local rules, all visitors must pay the properly visiting tax or immediately be destroyed.
We could bribe them, but hell no. We're just fighting them. Hostile reinforcements. Another ship. Okay, there's 3 ships. Everyone, battle stations. Oh, they are tiny ships, though. Fast Fang laser. Fast Fang laser. Incendiary cannon. Okay, let's try and take out that incendiary cannon to begin with. They've got no shields, so I'm going to spread my fire. Oh. Right, get to it. Point defense took down something there. Nice. Oh, look at that. Took out a whole load of modules. I'm trying to take out their gun. It's not working. So close to taking that gun. You can see our point defense, by the way, occasionally taking out these shells. Your gun's still taken down. Your gun's still taken down. There we go. Right, we get to reallocate you now. 4 to here. 1 here. Yeah, nice. We actually are using synthetics and explosives when we're firing, by the way. We better have a look at that. That's a lot of salvage. Nice. Including 4 modules, a command bridge, which is terrible, an ECM integrity turret, which gives us a bit of accuracy and a bit of health because it's strong, apparently, a multi-container, and a micro-reactor. Let's look at those. Plus 8 power. Pretty sure that this gives us... Oh, 9 power. Okay, that's actually better. And this multi-container has metal, synthetic, and ammo in it. Okay, we've got a multi-container 2 here, which is basically a better version. We've got a hybrid slot. We could put something here, but honestly, I want to try to get a gun and put an extra gun in. Like, the more firepower we have, the quicker we wipe people out. We're probably okay without installing those at the moment. Actually, strictly, we could just install something defensive. Why aren't we using our full power right now? Oh, because we're not using, like, the lab and stuff right now. Yeah, because we're not using the lab in combat, we've actually got spare power. We could put in, like, a... sensor. Yeah, put a better sensor in. Get you to repair that. Beep, 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 beep. Just have to manually toggle off like one of the guns outside of combat, but... Right, everyone go back to your standard positions. And then, yeah, we've got a power issue over here. Let's just quickly grab you and toggle your power off. And we're good. Right. No exotics. Sensor reducing clouds. Cool. High value asteroid? Ooh, hello. Good mineral profile. Minor risk getting hit by fast moving rocks. Warp animal eggs. We found a patch of animal eggs belonging to space organisms. Should we take them? Yes, take them. And we got attacked by warp life. No! We got damage for 3. Oh dear. Okay, let's go to this gas giant. Rare gas giant does not contain suitable fuel. However, it does contain trace of exotic material. Yeah, let's harvest exotics. We got 2. Okay. Let's have a look over here. We're going to get everyone to the turrets, probably, because I think this is going to be a bad guys. Yup. Approaching ship with 4 weapon systems.
Alien vessel, this star system is Rat Empire property, and according to local tools, you must be taxed. Tax.
4 exotics? Damn, you are asking for a lot. Let's just prepare for battle. And another ship joins. Okay, this is the big ship that they had. It's got a shield, incendiary cannon. Yeah, they've got a fair number of guns between them. Right, let's try and focus on you. Oh, because it was moving. Right, we had a more hard time doing the thing. Right, okay. Have you got a tiny energy reactor here? You know what we'll do? We'll just take out the main energy reactor with a sniper, and then everyone else can fire on this one. And I'm pretty tempted to fire this nuke as well. Get the fight over quickly. Yeah, let's do it. Fire the nuke! Managed to take out the reactor. Nice. Here it comes. We did it. EMP effects taken out both of their power modules, so everything's offline. And this fire, it destroyed that gun. Good job. It's charging up its warp drive. Okay, we're going to need to switch to taking that out. Yeah, that one nuke just did the job nicely. Come on, hit the warp drive. Or you could just kill the ship. That also works. Okay, nukes are nice. I like nukes now. Our shields are still up. We're in a pretty good place here. Boom. Whole load of stuff. 3 modules. What are they? A duo command bridge, a container, and a FEO container. Okay. Yeah, the FEO container I'm definitely interested in because that is a, like, everything storage, right? It stores exotics, it stores fuel, and it stores organics, so that's pretty nice. FEO, fuel, exotic, organic. We have a dedicated exotic container, but it comes with, like, +3 hull points, which is pretty tasty. We've got a double fuel here, and we've got, like, 2 small organics over here. That can take 450 organics. This can take 400 organics and then a load of fuel and a load of exotic. And actually increases the hull points. Yeah, we're doing that. There. We're better off. We're almost full. What are we almost full on? Oh, metal. Right. Yeah, metal's getting pretty tight. We've got 2 spare slots. Like, we could just install a multi-container. Like, temporarily. Sure. Okay. Everyone go back to default profile. Right. Planet's covering ruins of primitive, probably digital age civilization. Particular craters and stuff indicate the possibility that civilization might have wiped themselves out in nuclear war. All remains of them were heavily degraded by time. But we get a whole lot of stuff, including a lot of metal. Nice. While leaving the planet, our intersystem explorer bots discovered the nearby moon has an artificial structure.
That's no moon.
Investigate with the mothership. Military complex. For nuclear missile defense. Fortunately, sensors are too primitive to detect us at this distance. We could send hackers down to the moon to try and take over the assets in the base. Yeah, let's send 2 crew. Go hack. Ooh. One of the salvage memory cores contained data about the station executing orders to bombard the nearby planet to neutralize local political threats a few hundred years ago. Nice. And we got 4 speeder nukes. Yes. That's a good haul. We're doing really well. That's very nice. I approve. We actually got sensor coverage of this, and it's telling us there's nothing here. So yeah, I'm going to just skip past that, probably. Yeah. We'll just go back to where we were. And then up here to a ways. Our ways. Medium ship.
Style, please. We notice your ship is using the wrong decoration style. Obviously, our employees don't accept such ornamentation around here. Here are blueprints to redesign your ship.
We're going to prepare for battle. The battle gets the stuff, and we're in pretty good position right now. Oh, why are you behind us? That's not allowed. Oh, also their ship's actually really quite good. It's actually really quite good. Energy reactors that generate 17 power. A shield battery that generates plus 15 shield, plus 4 health. These are dual effector turrets, which are pretty nice as well. That's a really nice engine. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful ship. We're going to have to try and be smart about this. We're going to fire our 2 nukes. Try and take out their commercial point defense. And then turn our weapons around and just try and aim for, like, the command bridge. Oh, look how dodgy they are. Look how, like, large our area of effect is when our weapon's going to hit them. That's how dodgy they are, that we're getting this massive spread of fire. Nukes out. Okay, we did get a hit there. We're going to quickly load up more speeder nukes. Missiles incoming. Point defense can barely do anything. There we go, our engine got hit. That's our maneuverability gone. We're down to 19% maneuverability. And look at them. Look at that. Like, hull points down 5. Shield down 4. We might need to warp out of here. Do we have someone on the warp drive? We don't. Yeah. I'd like to kill them if we can. They'll be really, really worthwhile. Okay, nukes are up. This time we're going to aim our nukes to try and take out actual valuable targets. You take out the bridge. They're so fast, though. We only got 1 hit with a nuke. It did take out the shield battery, which has degraded their shield significantly. Okay, our shield's completely gone. We're down 10 health. Suffering a fair amount of damage. I'm going to say you switch to being a mechanic since the shield's been temporarily EMP'd. It's not EMP'd, it's just the shield's got degraded to 0. Do we have anyone firefighting? We don't. Someone needs to get on firefighting. How are they doing? 10 HP. Actually, they're pretty... Yeah, their deflection's only 37%. That's why they're pretty suffering. Our deflection's 64. They just have a really low deflection. They rely on their shield. Oh, they did get a low deflect there, though. And the engine's down. Yes. Now the engine's down, they'll be much easier to hit. 3 HP left. Alright, this fight hurt. Hopefully we'll get some good loot from it. There we go! Oof. Nope, that fight's not worth it. It's going to cost us far more than that in metal to repair. We've got a module. Please be a good module. It's a sensor. It is a sensor that is actually inferior to our sensor. Any other of their modules I would have taken, like any of their modules, any of them. That though is the worst. I'm gonna get everyone to like quit what they're doing and just switch to repair mode. We've got leaks in fuel tanks and stuff that need fixing. Oh dear. That fight was not worth it. It's gonna cost us so much to repair. Look at our metal just drop. Okay. I shut down you again. The point defense being all the way up here doesn't help when they came in behind us. And we'll load up our normal profile. Right. We'll put our fuel tank nuke back in here. If we need to use it, we can. Otherwise, we can scrap it for fuel. Gas giant. Accessible fuel. No problems at all. Got 80 fuel there. Nice. I'm now quick pot around. Just see if we can see anything. Nope. Okay. Move on. Okay. Artificial object. Cloud of artificial objects, possibly remains of space battle. Could be hazardous conflict remains, such as unexploded mines or salvageable resources. We need something. Come on. Ship remains. 2 small ships are destroyed here. Oh. I was like hoping for a module. Preferably a gun. Alright. Load combat profile. And go to the space station. 2 rat vessels. 3 weapons, both shielded. And a single unshielded light weapon ship. Okay. Trespassing. You need to pay tax. Prepare for battle. We're not giving up to that. Nah, mate. Right. We're gonna focus on just 1 gun on you, and then you can have everything else. We kind of proved that this type of ship is relatively easy to kill. Oh, 1 deflected. We got lucky there. Fire cannon's out. Nice, good job. Alright, it's charging its warp drive. That's a warp drive. Alright, try and take that out. 2 health left. We're actually starting to run out of explosives. We've got to check our guns. Come on, 1 more shot. There we go. I'm going to hold fire. Can I get you to, like, not fire at something? Guess I could just power you off. Because you used, 1 explosive per volley, 4 explosives per volley, 4 yeah, we use a lot of explosives. Yeah, let's just finish you off with the energy weapon. Oh, 3 modules. Printed engine. It's pretty terrible. And a container. We'll store them all. Fine. Right. Let's load up our pacifist profile and continue on. I'm looking for just a gun. I mean, we could just make a DIY gun. Like, there are DIY guns you can make. But we wouldn't have the power for it. So, yeah, I guess we ideally need a couple of things. We need more power and more gun. It's not too hard. Right, Rat Space Station. What do you have? Rat Engine. Rat Shield Battery. Accelerated Greenhouse. Oh, we're the same. It's just called an Accelerated Greenhouse. Okay. Pretty meh energy. Rat Shield Generator. Ours is better. Ancient... Basically, none of these things are particularly interesting to us. Crew. No. Let's repair all non, crew accessible damage. And then I think we'll sell you some stuff. Or maybe we won't. Actually, we don't have a particularly large amount of stuff. We will buy explosives. That almost doubles the amount of explosives we have, and we'll just leave. You have nothing interesting to us here. And we'll go here, because there is a planet and a fleet. Okay, everyone to arms. I see you. Prepare for battle. Alright, 2 ships then. Standard setup. Oh, actually, you're a different setup over here. You've got a decent warp drive. What are you? Death Tail Laser. Hits for 5 damage. Ooh. Oh, did we take... Oh, yeah, we took damage. The cockpit's down. It's fixed now. Alright, warp drive's down on you. Shields are down now. Oh, we took out one of their reactors. Not that's particularly good. It's one of the reactors that we've got. Yeah. They have a decoy capital ship missile. Right, you're trying to charge up your warp drive. You're not going to make it out in time. That warp jump is 25 seconds away, mate. Oh, they fired a capital ship decoy. It does actually do damage when it hits, just not very much. Eh. Done. And 3 modules. Okay, look, we got a Terran energy reactor, which is 10 energy. Actually better than the ones we've got. Are old, so we get like 9 out of them. We got a micro reactor for 8. And a fast fang laser. You know what? That's actually pretty decent. I'm going to install you. Oh, I've got to do something about this. We're going to scrap the printed engines. Replace you with a better, like, reactor, which will dump the reactor here. Replace you with a better reactor. And then we put the fast fang laser here. Can we not afford to? Oh, hybrid slot can only accept point defense. And we can't upgrade it because it costs 1,000 metal and 10 exotics. Okay, yeah, we need to have a second pack here. Because we need to be able to get to like that 1,000 metal. So that we can eventually just install that. We actually might be able to get to 1,000 metal now. If we scrap a whole load of stuff. Get rid of that. We might be a little off. Yeah, I think we're going to be a bit short. We can only have like 25 exotics now, but that's fine by me. Actually, let's store you. Put you there. Put you there. That way we've got all the power in the same place. That's probably a really dumb idea, but that's what I've done. Okay. Can we get more? Get rid of the sensor. Get rid of the micro reactor. No, we aren't going to be able to get there. No. Close but no cigar. Fair enough. We'll store you. Get to the next micro reactor. And we'll move on to Dawi. Harvest. Oh, conditions are extremely dangerous. No! We lost 4. Why did I do that? That was a bad idea. Oh, go do the healing part. Right. Let's get to the exit. Space station! Warp gate! Space station! Sure, please tell me we've got something useful. What do you have? Rat missile platform. Fuel combinator that allows you to make fuel from synthetics and organics. I mean, we make organics, that's fine. But I don't know if I want to spend the synthetics on it. Medbay, ancient. Actually got some people who need healing. Cryosleep, mining laser 2. No, none of those are interesting. Converted drone with a flamer. Alright, let's just repair for now. I don't think we'll probably want that drone. I think we'll just want to stick with what we've got. We can sell some exotics, right? We've got like 20. We only need 10 to do the upgrade that we're looking for. If we can upgrade the hybrid slot to a weapon slot, we can then have a lot more firepower. So we'll also want to buy as many explosives as you've got. Sure, that seems reasonable. Okay, we're going to want to heal people, so you get in here. Our cat can go in here, Doug the cat. And, oh, you as well. Medbay's so useful. It does burn through a lot of organics, but we have that. Okay, let's have a quick look at the civilian space station. What do you have? A fancy warp drive, which is 45 as opposed to 50 to jump, 4 seconds less to jump, and has 2 more hit points. That's nice. Okay. A warp drive that is even better? Really expensive though. Grade 4, 24 seconds to jump, 1 hit point, and 42 fuel. That's save a bit. Healing in this biotech nanobot pool consumes only few organics, but is quite slow. Okay, so this is like a healing place, but a slow one. So it takes 5 seconds to heal as opposed to 3 here. It can heal 10 people as opposed to 2. It also seems to cost less organics. It costs 6, right? Rather than 14. That's tempting. That'll save a lot of organics. Explosive storage. Yeah. Shielded decoy. Appears as a shield generator to enemy sensors. Another science lab. I'm tempted by both that warp drive, because it'll save us fuel, and that med bay, because it'll save us a lot of organics. And hell, if we get spare organics, we can sell them. Like, that's a lot of saving. I'm not too worried about healing in combat. I'm more worried about, you know, just being able to heal in between. And the med bay is really good for that. Biogen med bay is, like, what a solid pick. What have we got in the cargo that we can get rid of? Exotic container, scrap that. Resources. What could we get rid of? We've got a lot of synthetics, so we could like sell them a whole load of synthetics. Yeah, let's buy that. We'll scrap you. And then how much money do we need to get this warp drive? Like another 400. I don't think we can get 400. Like if we skim a bit of fuel. Skim like 2 more. Oh, they're not a good price for exotics here. Normally it's like 50. These are 30. Ugh. Skim a bit of... Can't skim any more synthetics. I don't really want to skim metal. We could make like 100. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that warp drive, which is a shame because it'll save us like 8 fuel every time we jump. That's decent, but we'll make do. We could sell the laser. It mostly sells the synthetics, which... yeah, they can't buy them anyway. Okay. That seems reasonable. We're up to a decent position. We've got, you know, a very nice med bay. That's the exit warp gate right there. And we hit a fire. Of course we did. Just gonna do a quick heal up. Okay, heal up again, because there's always a guard at that warp gate. Like, every end of every sector, there's a guard. So, all get to your guns. Get ready for this, everyone. Things are gonna get rough. Let's do this.
This long-range warp gate is property of Rat Empire. Those who wish to pass must pay gate tax. I warn you that those questioning the Imperial rule for everyone else will be executed and have a nuke.
Let's leave for now. Prepare for this fight properly. You've got a nuke, you say? We could make our own nuke. That costs metal. You know what? An anti-shield charge nuke, right? It doesn't cost metal. It costs a bit of fuel, costs 100 synthetic, which we're good for, and 1 exotic, sure. And we've got a fuel tank nuke over here if we need it. We could bribe, but battle. Oh, hello. That's boarding tubes. Right. Firstly, shield breaker nuke. Your shields are 37. Yeah, you definitely deserve this. And we'll land it. I don't know if it matters where it lands, but we'll try and land it on the front so that it doesn't have to travel that far. And then I believe we should just blast them repeatedly. Is that the nuke there? Barrel nuke. Yeah. That's a science lab? Oh. Let's try not wreck that too much. They are going to try and board us. I'm not ready for this. There we go. We hit their shield. Yeah, shield's down to 19 now. Missiles incoming. Whoa, and the point defense is down. Yeah, we're going through explosives pretty fast right now. Oh! Oh god, that was a lot of hits. I'm going to temporarily take some people off turret duty, put someone on fire duty, and more repair duty. Ah, those are people coming to board us! That point defense is up, luckily. Oh, and they're sending the nuke while they're doing the boarding. They're cunning! That's a lot of fire. Right. I'm going to put 4 people on that. There we go. 3 firefighting, 3 repairing, 4 doing the combat. How badly damaged are you? Oh, you're attacking. Go, little robot, go! Mr. Grey, run, you're on 2 HP. Right, do we have anyone, like, left doing a bad? Yeah, anyone who's injured, go get heal. Oh, their ship's pretty hurt. Got a big fire going on. 1 HP left. There we go. Oh, that's a good load of resources. And 3 modules. What do we get? Accelerated greenhouse. Okay. For 5 people. Energy reactor and a rat point defense. Okay. Warp to next space sector. This is a one-way warp gate. Yeah, sure. It seems a lot has changed while we're in cryo-sleep, Captain. We've been cut off from intergalactic news for 5 years. The rats used to be less desperate about making a profit. New perk, the Rat Mercenaries times 3. A group of poor rat mercenaries offered to service next time we go on a journey. Okay. That's lovely. Whee! We went through the Stargate, guys. Oh, well, hello. Is that an enemy thing, or is it just us appearing? Us appearing. Cool. We're probably going to call it here. I'm going to have a quick look at our crew, make sure everyone's okay. Yep, you're all good. Fully repaired. You know what? We're actually in pretty decent shape. Right, everyone go back to your non-combat stations. This sector is unclaimed by major factions. However, intergalactic travel guides warn of pirates. A wild sector, they call it. Grab everything you can and let's leave this place quickly. Okay. So, what did we get in that cargo? We got an accelerated greenhouse. 1 per 100, up to 5 people. Takes more power though, which means we can't really install it. We need better... I say that. Why have we got so much power? Did we install next to... Oh, did we install the extra reactor? Maybe. Right, in which case, we could install this. And we could put an extra person in there. Right. Who is really good at growing? You, but you're in the laboratory just making monies. You're on a gun. Get in there. Energy reactor. That's 18 power. That's what we've been waiting for. A proper energy reactor. We have so much power now. It's great. Look at that power. 52. Rat point defense. How is that compared to our current point defense? 1.2 versus 1, 15, 15. Yeah, it's just worse. We could install it in the hybrid slot here, though. And then put you in the power slot here. Yeah. Because we don't need the extra little reactor. We've got, 7 power left, and we're not worrying about that. And we can't put an extra weapon in yet because we need more metal. But we're getting close. In fact, I will scrap one of these reactors right now. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. Bit worried about our explosives, though. But we're in a good place. Now, one last thing that is in this game is you can do upgrades on things. Like, this is our cat. Our cat can be better at shields or better at warp drive. Thinking about humans. A well-trained companion pet with artificial thumbs can temporarily work at certain modules but might stop at any time. Yeah, just work on the warp drive. Sure. You gonna do what I say? There we go. Cats can operate warp drives. Well-known fact. Right. We can upgrade a few more skills as well. What are you doing? You're doing that, so I want you to upgrade your science skill. And they're basically going to go around and we're just going to go through a few people and upgrade their skills. I kind of wish you could upgrade them from the overview screen. Maybe there is a way that I'm not aware of, but clicking into everyone individually and then back out is just a little bit tedious. What are you doing? You're doing sensors. Sensors that important? I mean, sensors are important, right? You can see stuff from further away. You also see, like, hidden objects that aren't necessarily there, obviously. What are you doing? You're doing growing as well. You're terrible at growing. Why are you doing growing? Oh, because you're not good at anything else. Sure. You're piloting the ship. And then you, I think, are gunners. At least you two are. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, you're probably a backup bridge crewman. Sure, you can have a gunner upgrade. I think boarding and stuff is definitely our weak point right now. And also, like, repairing our own ship and stuff. Alright, and we'll get you an upgrade. I want more drones just so I can have some drones to deal with boarding and repairs. It'd be lovely. And firefighting. Right. Our main commander is Oddbald. Oddbald, you're in charge of the ship. And there's someone here who hasn't been upgraded? Caleb. You're working here in the garden even though you've got one gardening skill? Whatever. Upgrade your shooty skill. Nice. Right, with that said, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Hope you've enjoyed. We are going to have to deal with a few other things. Oh, hello. Are these two really close together? Yeah, they are. We can travel between them without having to spend warp drive. Wrong way. That way. Neat. Best ship repairs. Space station. Alright. For now, I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, like, subscribe, new game and all that, so please do me the favor of liking and commenting and all that, because it helps me know if you want me to play more of this game. But until next time, stay shiny.